I know you're thinking about me. Good evening and welcome to Iodine. I am your host, Benny. And this is Iodine. And I am your host, Benny. We're doing some writing today. Check it out. Welcome everybody. Hey there, Poyo. Thanks for the category reminder. Hey there, Jay. I love the second, and honestly, I still like doing the whole first thing. I do it every once in a while too. And hi, Batman. How are you doing today? How are you all doing? Sorry I'm a little late, guys. It's hard to get up. It's hard to get up. Yeah, Poyo. What's the news? Hopefully it's good news. Early waking. That sucks, man. Waking up early sucks. I'm glad you could be here at least for a little while, though. But definitely don't push yourself, man. Make sure you get as much sleep as you can. Ahora soy padre. Playing Balatro for the whole day. It's a great game. You should get your work pals addicted to it. Want to see my child? I think I've seen you mention your child before. Sure. Show me your child. That sounds like a weird request. Dun, dun, dun. Very adorable child. It's your child with moss? What is their name? Does Muncher in their name or what? Fed Muncher, I see. Oh shit, my Nintendogs. Okay, so now Dr. Ibrahim is trying to convince Trey to talk the woman into taking the prosthetics. I've been using my super powerful Steam Deck to play Stardew Valley. Been playing Stardew Valley at work today, past few days. Finally started on year 2. And the character I'm playing is Theodore Mitchell. Hey there, Matt. Welcome. How are you doing tonight? How was your weekend? Did you enjoy it? Just got back home. Welcome home. Sweet, sweet. How far are you in Harry Potter? It's still the Lego Harry Potter ones, right? The Fire Cup. Cool. La Coupe de Feu. La Coupe de Feu. That's interesting because in English, it is the Goblet of Fire. A goblet being like a real old-timey cup with a stand. Hey, have a good night, Batman. Thanks for hanging in. Catch you on the morrow. I'm gonna talk to you more about Balatro, man. Tomorrow you will go pirate. Doesn't exactly make sense to me why an amputee might reject a BSI for prosthetics, but it isn't my place to judge. It would significantly increase their quality of life, however, and if I'm being frank, It'll make less work for us. And we can use that bed for other patients. Doctor said. Omelette du fromage. Omelette du fromage. Why is this so funny? Could you imagine if you could just woo women by just saying omelette du fromage into their ear? I mean, there's got to be a couple out there that does that. There's got to be a guy out there that, when he's getting nice and cozy with his girlfriend, he just says omelette du fromage, like into her ear, and causes her to swoon. Drafting dramas for Eagle. Cool. How's that going? Who are these dicks that are next them? How does it serve the story? What the... Oh, dang. That is pretty dramatic. Poyo's talking about his book, dude. He's talking about Eagle. No, he's using dick as the derogatory term for a person who's being unkind to others. At least, I assume that's what Poyo is talking about. You know, if somebody's being rude, making off-color jokes, just being generally annoying, they're private movie people. Constantly complaining. Either Lizzie or Marie. Huh. That's pretty early, dude. If you enjoy my content, check out my Patreon for weekly updates and exclusive content. Patreon.com/BennyKill709. And when Ben does get born, he is rolled out in the incubator thing. Preemies are put in. And the director puts his muddy shoe on the incubator? How does that happen? For the wasted time and Michael isn't budgeting. That seems, the director's even let inside the same, room as a preemie baby? That seems unlikely. Managed to learn 2 of your theater scenes. Only 1 scene and 1 sentence remains. Very cool. And you're about this. Why? What is her name? Trey said. It was like one room apart and he kept busting down the door and even slammed the door in the operating room. He slammed the door in the operating room and put a muddy shoe on a preemie baby's, thing. Those are supposed to be, like, incredibly clean rooms, Like, those things are really susceptible to, like, germs and stuff. So, I don't know if breaking down a door into those rooms would be easy. And then 2, like, that's some shit that gets you thrown out of the hospital and possibly, like, litigated against. Like, that's not something where you can be like, oh, it was an accident, you didn't mean it, It's okay, man. He goes in the lobby, you rascal. No. People are going to be very, very, very angry. And not just the patients. Like, Michael and them. But the doctors and nurses and other staff in the hospital are not going to stand for that. Like, whichever one he does first, like busts into the operating room, that's gonna get you thrown out of the hospital immediately. Michael asked to get security for him irregardless of if he rented the space. Just FYI, irregardless is like an oxymoron. Not an oxymoron. It's superfluous. It's not basically. You can just say regardless. Like, regard means that you're caring about something. You're considering something. You have regard for something, right? Or regardless means you don't have care for something. You're not caring for something, or you don't care. You're doing something regardless. You're doing something without regard, and then irregardless is like almost a double negative. It's like you're not caring about something. Though, knowing that irregardless is not a correct word, sometimes it's funny to say it anyway. I don't know. I say it every once in a while. All right, man. I kind of wish I was one of those guys that could carry around a keyboard with me. I don't like writing on my phone. I was just gonna say, you should just write on your phone or whatever device is near you. Even if it's just a note, or if you have a pen and paper, write a little something on that. But, I don't know, that doesn't work for me personally. If I'm not at my computer with a keyboard, I pretty much don't really want to write anything. Writing on a phone keyboard is rough. Oh, though I did when I was the first month that I was working, October of last year, November of last year, because NaNoWriMo, I did have my tablet with a little keyboard on it, and I was writing the first parts of this while I was working. You're telling me about this? Why? Trey said. Seems obvious to me that she's responding. The xenomorph. One of the channels that I watch on YouTube. YouTube.com/Johnny Chiodini. Did I spell that right? Sweet. He's recently been doing Alien Isolation, and it's really racking his nerves. He does end up jumping here's a little taste of him.
Oh, son of a bitch! Quickly build a flashback. I'm dead. I'm so dead. How am I not dead? Okay. That's a thing. That happened. Oh, fuck off. Oh, I'm so dead. Don't toy with me again like you did last week. That was a bad idea! Oh, I have to go through all of that again. It was interesting to see what happened if I shot it, though. It did not care. It did not care for it, and it did not care. Right, fine. Fucking... We go again.
Yeah, so I've been watching his Alien Isolation series. Johnny's good. And I say his, I mean their. He's non-binary. Imagine Gordon Ramsay playing it. Wow. That's when he puts his knit so muddy foot. A tiny bit of dirt. That's like threatening the death of a baby? That seems really, really, really illegal. Like, yeah, that seems like somebody should absolutely do something about that, and not Michael. Like, somebody on the staff. Like, they would call security immediately, if not, and like, you know, while security is getting there, they would also be calling the police and doing everything they can to restrain that person and get them the hell out of the hospital. They would cancel all their movie contracts. They would litigate against the movie production company. Like, the stuff that you described, Poyo, that's really, like, there are consequences to that shit. Like, yeah. That director or whoever it is would be fired immediately by the company, and the company would come groveling back to the hospital and be like, "I'm sorry, please don't litigate against us." And the hospital probably still would. Like, that's a really the consequences for what you described there. Not even talking about like the consequences to Michael or from Michael. Consequences would be very, yeah. So what is this film producer, director person, like, what is their motivation for doing that? Like, did they really think that that was gonna go over handily with these people? Yeah, if they think intimidating someone into using a room for filming or whatever by threatening their baby's life, like, is society gonna like accept that, you know? Trying to get a bit of money off of him. Michael Stern, a cop, threatening a cop's child with, you know, death. Yeah, that still doesn't seem reason enough to, go to prison for threatening a premature child's life in a hospital. Like, that's a pretty hefty charge, That's gonna be some hard jail time. Like, that, and, yeah, the production, again, like, the doctors and Michael not just arresting the person and sending them to jail, but litigation against the movie company itself for letting that person do that. Like, the company there would be a lawsuit. Yeah, there's just so many consequences that I don't think, unless the person was themselves being threatened, like their life or their family was being threatened, I don't expect that anybody would go through that. Anybody at the, professional level of, like, a film producer. Am I a Gryffindor? I don't put myself in boxes. My Huffendorlin Claw. A Huffendorlin Claw. It's made up. It's just a combination of all four of them. So the 4 houses, as far as I remember, I've got Gryffindor, you've got Hufflepuff, you've got Ravenclaw, and you've got Slytherin. To me, the cheese. She responds most of you. Yeah, tell me them in French. Need to write an English essay. What's the essay on? English as a language? Gryffindor, Sardigal, Eau Soufflé, and Serpentard. Is that true? Oh. Hogwarts houses French. Gryffindor is Gryffindor, meaning Golden Griffin. Slytherin is Serpentard, meaning Snake House. Ravenclaw is Sardago, meaning Eagle Talon. And Hufflepuff is Ouf Soufflé, meaning out of puff. Serpentard. Oh. A million points for Gryffindor. You spend much more time with her. We do. to also spend much more time with her than we do. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. You also spend much more time with her than we do. Why don't you go ride a bike? There wasn't a response from Trey. Bum, 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 bum. I'm watching Severance, guys, season 2. Oh, that show is so good, man. It's so good. What's going on, Matt? We crossed. There was no response from Frey except crossed arms. I don't mean to pry. But or do I want any more details? But as I understand it, after Ibrahim continued, nor do I want any more details, but as I understand it, you've had some gonna continue with Zelda Skyward Sword. That's one of the few Zeldas that I never played. Well, I guess there's a small handful, if we count like some of the DS and Game Boy offerings and stuff. But like, that's one of the mainline ones that I never played. Have to write a whole ass essay. Like, it's due tomorrow, and you haven't even started it? That's rough, dude. You really should not be up all night writing it. If you've got time tomorrow, you should do that. Well, you better hop to it, man. I don't mean to pry, Dr. continued. Nor do I want any more details. But as I understand it, you've had some... not issues. Not concern. You've had some... some history. Regarding the dangers. No, not dangers. Some personal history besides yourself. You're gonna write it up in Word and then copy it into your book? Does it have to be handwritten? You can't print it out? Right? Besides, doesn't need an apostrophe yourself, is that right? Again, Trey did not respond verbally. But her change of expression was enough. Confirmation to the doctor. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. What's in at lunch? Why don't you want Poyo to think you're cool? I think you're cool, Matt. Enough confirmation to the doctor. But her change of expression was enough confirmation to the doctor. I mean, nobody except for psychopaths think that they're cool, you know? Like, it's alright to not have a big head about yourself, you know? Whatever change of expression was enough confirmation to the doctor. Question. Again, did not elicit a response, a verbal response from Trey. Her change of expression was enough confirmation. Dun, dun, dun. His expression was enough confirmation. Dun, 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 dun. Not sure. Convince. It's up to you how much I like this song. Try to convince her not. It's up to you, but I really don't want to ah, bless me. I really don't want to drop a quadriplegic. Quadriplegic. Quadri. D-R-I. Quadriplegic. I'm not telling you that you are cool, Matt. I'm just saying that I think you're cool. And you can't tell me what to think. So there. I want piece of you guys. Why is the main characters of Candy? Character of Candy? That's sympathy for the character of Candy in the novel. It's difficult for all walks of life, especially ranch workers. Ranch in this latest river, crooks. Disabled black stable buck. Had life the hardest. His life's tale of hardship, segregation, and injustice. Sit on minorities by the white-controlled America. Second place, medal for hardest life goes to Candy. Tall old swamper who lost his hand in an accident on the very same farm. Different natural ages and social injustice affects the disabled in California in the 1930s. Interesting. It's been so long, I don't really remember the character of Candy. But now that you mention it, you know, with missing a hand and whatnot. I really don't want to drop a quadriplegic. Is severely means quadriplegic woman. Ah. A hospital when her abuser is still out. I really don't want to hand off quadriplegic woman to a hospital. When her abuser is still out there. Alright, Matt. You have a good night. Thanks for stopping in. And good to know you're doing alright. Have a good one, man. Man, I just realized I got a call from my work. That was at noon. I have to do it sooner. Have to do it sooner or later. Dr. Abraham began walking away. Well, okay. We're lucky we haven't had to do it already. It's lucky we haven't had to do it already. Ray wasn't angry. She understood the situation. But she wasn't sure that he wasn't sure if he had anything positive to say about her BSI. Alright, well, at that point, I am gonna go ahead and call it. Are there any Twitchies streaming right now? The Terrible Novelist is on.
It's him now. Okay. Okay. You got write in what happens to her after she says this. Yep. I write in the image of her flying away and
Whoops.
becoming a banshee or something.
Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and send you guys on over to the Terrible Novelist. And at this point, I just want to thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. If you're on YouTube, make sure to like and subscribe. Check out patreon.com/BennyKill709 or buymeacoffee.com/BennyKill709. Either of these places will let you support me, BennyKill709, for whatever the heck that it is that I do here. Alright, I'll have you guys off, and have a good night.